Welcome to our show. Today we will talk about Hakim Ziyech's failed move to PSG. PSG boss Luis Campos has decided to come clean on the matter and will provide us with his unique and valuable perspective on events. Paris Saint-Germain's football advisor, Luis Campos, has claimed that the club did everything in their power to try and bring Chelsea's Hakim Ziyech to the club on deadline day. The Moroccan international came close to joining Les Parisiens on loan last month, having slipped down the Blues' attacking pecking order under Graham Potter. Ziyech flew to Paris to complete his medical on deadline day, personally begging Chelsea to let him go while the Blues stalled a deal. The two clubs eventually came to an agreement on Ziyech's move, but the winger's move ultimately fell through due to an absurd episode in which Chelsea sent incorrect documents. It is also alleged that the West London Giants submitted the necessary documentation late, and a computer system crash on the LFP side has been cited as another factor in the transfer failure. PSG appealed to the governing body in an attempt to sanction the transfer, but the move was rejected and Ziyech will remain at Stamford Bridge for the remainder of the season. Speaking to Telefoot about Ziyech's failed move to Parc des Princes, Campos said negotiations didn't work out with Chelsea as PSG failed to sign any new players in January. "We have the player with us, we have done everything. But as in all transfers, we need all three parts to work well," said the PSG boss. In this case it worked very well for PSG, it worked well with Ziyech and unfortunately it didn't work for the last part. Ziyech witnessed the arrivals of Noni Madueke, Joao Felix and Michailo Mudryk at Stamford Bridge in an eventful January move to Chelsea which was expected to force him to leave the club. However, the former Ajax man has enjoyed a mini-renaissance in recent weeks, starting each of Chelsea's last 3 Premier League games and assisting Kai Havertz's winner against Crystal Palace, which is the only goal for the Blues in the top flight in that time. However, the Moroccan World Cup star, who starred in his team's historic run to the semi-finals in Qatar, has not lived up to expectations in London, producing 14 goals and 11 assists in 99 games in all games. Tournaments. Ziyech remains under contract at Chelsea until the summer of 2025, and has been included in Potter's Champions League squad for the round of 16, ahead of Benoit Badiashile and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. While Ziyech was understood to have been despondent after his move to PSG collapsed, Potter was adamant that the Morocco international would still have a significant role to play for the remainder of the season. "He is a professional player and he understands the situation. He is committed to us and available for the team against Fulham. He will be an important player for us for the rest of the season," Potter told reporters last week. Ziyech could make his 100th appearance for Chelsea when the Blues return to Premier League action in another London derby against West Ham United on Saturday at lunchtime.